Hi, I'm Kathleen Hoffelder, Senior Editor, Accounting and Tax at CFO Publishing. I'm delighted to be here today with Judy Bruner, CFO of SanDisk, and we're here at the Women in Finance Conference. Thank you, Judy.
Thank you, Kathy. I'm really glad to be here today.
I wanted to ask you a few quick questions regarding the recent recession, and how has your firm rebounded from that, and have you had any opportunities or challenges from that?
Sure. It's actually interesting that at the time that the recession started, it also was a time when smartphones and tablets were really beginning to increase in terms of demand, and that created an opportunity for SanDisk. We, at the time of the recession, were a company with about 2/3 of our sales going through retail channels. And we took the opportunity to really go after the smartphone and tablet market, which is through OEM channels. And we developed that part of our business such that today we're about 2/3 OEM and getting into enterprise channels as well. And at the same time, the retail business has stayed very stable, if not growing for us around the world.
Absolutely. Now, certainly you have a number of innovations out there. What would you say, how do you balance the budget with some of these projects? I mean, how do you keep tabs on everything?
Sure. Well, that's always a challenge for a CFO, and I spend a fair amount of time trying to determine what are the key strategic areas for us for the future, where are we going to generate growth, and therefore where should we be investing, both from a product perspective and also from an underlying technology perspective.
Right. And now what goes along with that is cash flow, and it seems like you certainly have a net cash $4.2 billion as of Q1 2013. How important is it to have a good amount of operating and free cash flow?
Yeah, good question. Actually, SanDisk is a very vertically integrated memory manufacturer. And because of that vertical integration, that means we have fabs, we have back-end factories, and all of that means that our business model is pretty capital intensive. And since we're capital intensive, having a strong cash position and strong cash flow is very important to us.
Absolutely. Now, as CFO, certainly you've been a CFO for a number of years at prior firms and this firm. What do you consider the most satisfying aspect of being a CFO?
I think one of the most satisfying aspects is that as CFO you get to work on a wide variety of issues relative to the company. I get to get involved in everything from technology to manufacturing, sales, marketing, and at the same time, at SanDisk, I'm working in an environment where we're on the leading edge in terms of technology and really pushing the edges and developing products that really are changing the way people work, the way people live. And at SanDisk, I have a really great team, and so that's been part of the thing that makes the job the most rewarding.
Now, is it a challenge to motivate staff, or do you think in your industry everyone has a certain level of motivation or they wouldn't be in this industry?
I think the latter is probably true.
Right.
I mean, it's a fast-paced industry, a fast-moving company, and people who really thrive there are people who are self-motivated and really looking to really advance the industry and advance their own career at the same time.